One of the biggest problems that I see in marriage is that people do not take personal responsibility for themselves, their actions, their words, their inactions, all those kind of things. They would much rather point the accusing finger at their spouse instead of looking in the mirror. It's so much easier to blame our spouse, to gaslight our spouse, and never take responsibility. We can usually get by with this for a while, but eventually the dam cracks, and then it breaks, and your marriage is washed away. I don't think that is what you want. If you did, I don't think you would be watching this video. Blaming your spouse for everything will seem to work for you for a little while. The truth is, it never works at all. But we can feel that it does because we've ended the conversation and we've walked away unscathed. Well, we buried our spouse under this load or crap. Until you're willing to look honestly at you, your marriage will continue to suffer. So what does the DIY of marriage look like? Well, number one, stop blaming. First, it does absolutely no good, and second, it solves nothing. Look at yourself. What did you do? Were you kind, understanding, listening, helpful? Probably not. Let me ask you this. You're in your marriage. Who can you change? If your answer was anything but you, that's already a problem. You can change one person, and when you own up to that and invite God in to help you change into who He created you to be, you have made a giant step in the right direction. Number two, what can you do differently? What you are doing now is not working, so stop doing it. Put yourself in your spouse's shoes. How does this marriage look from their perspective? What can you do to improve that? It can be as simple as being kind, talking softly, asking them what you can do for them today. Break the cycle. If you do something different that is good for your marriage and keep doing it day after day, then your spouse will begin to notice the difference. Number three, your final thing is to reframe your spouse. Take some time. Find a quiet place. Get out pencil, pen, paper, whatever you need to write some things down. Now write every good thing about your spouse. Everything from the day you met until today. Include the reasons you married them. I want you to have a bunch of things on this list, so keep writing. Now take that piece of paper and put it in your purse, your pocket, or someplace where you will look at it every day. Read through that list 2 times every day, once in the morning and once in the evening, and do that for 30 days. You are reframing your spouse. I think there are far too few DIY marriages today, but you are doing something different. You are focusing on you and what you need to do. I believe your marriage will be better. Depending on where it is today, it may take some time, so don't give up. Persevere. Are you ready to start? Are you ready to take step 1 of DIY your marriage? If your answer is yes, then get going now. For some more simple tips on ways to build your marriage, sign up for my weekly Marriage Multiplier email. It's a weekly email with marriage building tips from me. See the video description for the link to sign up.